So I'm hearing in my spirit, your energy is unmatched. Right now, this message is for someone who has been under silent attack since they were a child. The light that you possess, the prophecy and the gifts that has been planted in your soul, the demonic creatures and entities, they've been aiming to destroy you from birth, beginning with your family. Now, you may have grown up in a broken home. You could have been the black sheep, the scapegoat. Your parents could have been narcissists, narcissistic, sociopaths, psychopaths, or even you could have been exposed to the child welfare system. Your younger years, it ultimately prepared you in the path that you are about to embrace and walk into. The journey may have been so hard that you wanted to give up. You had those moments in your life where you just felt that I'm just going to throw in the towel and I can't handle anymore. I just can't take another step. I can't do this. I don't want to take another breath. But I want you to know right now that that was the exact plan. The plan was for you to give up. The plan was for you to realize, okay, I don't want to take another breath. I can't take another step. But they was lies, because everything that was poured into you, it was only designed to calcify, hinder, and halt your awakening, to block you from moving forward into the path of your destiny. Now, the attacks that was thrown against you, you could have went to prison. Your family could have gone to prison. You could have lost your children. You could have had a series of abusive, toxic relationships. These lessons, because that's what they were not only lessons, they was agents. They was agents of Satan. They was satanic entities that it live inside the vessels of a human. They was agents to come in to hinder and block and trip up your path. Now, the Most High said that he will make your enemies your footstool, that he will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. You see, right now, you're getting ready to step into a season where your enemies are going to have no choice but to watch you shine. And the extent of your shining, it has always blinded them, which is why they wanted to diminish your flame. These attacks, they could have came from higher levels as well as lower levels. When your light is so bright and your purpose is so huge, these entities will attach themselves into people of power. They will attach themselves to your family, and they all will congregate together to devise a plan to destroy you, when in all actuality, they will destroy themselves. See, no weapon formed against you will prosper, because even if you don't have any weapons, when you feel that you have nothing inside of you to conquer this battle. See, David took down Goliath with a stone. And Goliath was huge. That giant was so huge. Today, these obstacles, they can present themselves in your life, and they can appear to be larger than life. These battles can show up and diminish and deplete you. And you can look at them, I'm sure, the same way that David looked at Goliath, as if it was impossible to win that war that was waged against him. When the enemy has to congregate with multiple people, I mean a multitude of people, where it will have a community up against you, families that's attacking you, you will become that David, and you will conquer that Goliath. Most times you won't even need a sword. It's going to be your strength, your resilience, your determination, your willpower to endure, to rise, to continue to rise above the traps that they continuously set up against you. It's that moment when you feel that you can't take another breath. It's that moment when you don't even want to take another step. When you're looking at Goliath and you say, you know what? You win. If you had to go through this extent to attack me, go ahead, you win. But the Most High is the one who has the last say so. Life isn't intended to break your soul. Sometimes these spiritual battles, they can be so strong that you will feel that your soul is broken. But in all actuality, your soul is very much intact. It's your spirit that is broken. God says that He studies the hearts and the minds of the humans. It's in our humility, it's in our brokenness, is when your spirit is being replenished. And when you're in the midst of a storm, you don't realize that your spirit is currently being replenished because all you can focus on is one, survival, or two, why is this storm happening to me? Three, what is going on that I can continuously stumble upon the same path? The language that we're being taught, that we choose these obstacles and we manifest these poisonous, venomous cycles into our life, that's another lie from the enemy to confuse your mind, to make you feel that it's something wrong with you. These cycles that we're taught that we're manifesting, we're not manifesting them. They're placed in front of us. Every time you get up and you rise, you shame those demonic entities. Every attack that the demons throw at you, because they are demons, and even though it's humans that's throwing and waging this war against you, these armies that's rising up against you, right? They're filled with demonic entities. And they are so consumed with these entities. They are so detached from their own purpose and their mission that they have joined forces with satanic entities to destroy the determination of you to rise. I want to encourage you to continue to rise, to make sure that you stay armored up, that you stay prayed up. And the harder these battles come, the more you get into your word. And the word can come from comedic principles. It can come from biblical texts. It can come from the Torah. It can come from the Quran. Your choice of spiritual literature, that it's not solely dependent upon anyone's else approval. When we step into these religious arenas, religion is a form of discipline. It's a form of faith. It's motivation. It motivates you. It feeds your spirit. It replenishes your soul. We are predominantly made up of water. I believe that the well of that flow, that everlasting life, it's in our soul. And our soul, it replenishes us. It hydrates us when we are running on empty. But you have to also replenish your soul, because if your soul is replenishing your spirit and your vessel, if you allow your soul to become dehydrated, that means you're separated from that water of life, that well. You have become disconnected from that flow of life. It's these spiritual principles or practices, the values, the food that gives us the ability to continue to move forward, even when your spirit is weary. It's the broken and contrite spirit that the soul replenishes. I believe that the soul is directly connected to the Most High, and the Most High is the creator of the foundational structure of the universe. Now, even though man runs this world, whether it's man or woman, I'm referencing mankind, there's still a power that's greater than us, and that's the creator who have created the foundational structure of this universe. And if our soul is connected to the creator,